Let's get it.
Standing on my team that really ain't. Or should I say that's really not. See, you have got to be proven before the Most High put his stamp of approval on your life. And see, he would have been exposed me by now. As much as I say, the Most High told me, or the Most High said to me, or the Most High gave me this or that or the other. He don't mind exposing folks. He don't mind saying, nope, that's a lemon. Buyer beware. But see, what happens with me is, I remember what my papa told me. Yes, indeed. That's why I can stand boldly and go before his throne boldly. Like the text we just read over. And I can stand before the masses. Or should I say, the great congregation, as the text speaks on and about. Where the fellas say, I have, basically in my own words, cried aloud before the great congregation. And I look at that to say on the internet, which is the great congregation for this time and forevermore. Because once you put yourself out there, you're out there. That's why I thank the Most High for cleaning my life up. Because I put some mess out there on the internet that I'm not so proud of. Like I said, I used to be addicted to porn. Alcohol, drugs, sex, and a bunch of other stuff that we don't have time to go over and name all of them, but it's true. And see, that's why I'm so outspoken for the Most High. Because I know how much mess I've done. How much mess I put out there in the atmosphere. How messy of a lifestyle I used to live. See, once you know who you are and whose you are, it changes everything. You're no longer living that messy lifestyle that you once lived. You're making a change. And as we said, you become a follower. Simply because none of us know the way. We have an idea, however, not the power to walk it out. And see, that's what I was saying. I went through all of that to make that one point of he that calls on the Most High shall be saved. And that text goes on to say, and his household. But see, first of all, there has to be a conversion. And you might ask the question, conversion? I say from the mental aspect first, and then it happens spiritually. But first you have to realize, okay, I don't know it all. Then, like I said, it's a spiritual shift, which is also physical, because you're calling out for help, saying, help me, I need help. Just like I said, I don't know it all, but I know that you do. And you're the only help that I know. You're the only help that I remember my grandma and them talking about. My mama and them. Ain't no mama and them won't facing everything we facing today. But mama and them knew when to say when. And say enough is enough. I lived like a hellion long enough. And like I said, that part of it is physically when you ask for help. But also the physical is being obedient. And understanding when you make a call, you expect an answer, or for somebody to answer back. So once you get that answer back, and trust me, you will, when dealing with the Most High, so he's like sitting on the edge of his seat. Waiting on you to respond. Just like the father of the, what do they call him? The prodigal son. Who wanted to run off, do his own thing like we all do. And his pop led him like the Most High does for us. And our natural parents. Like my pop, he was most famous for saying, well, okay, Bob, but if it was me, I would do it this way. And see, that's the same attitude and the spirit the Most High has. He'd be like, okay, buddy. Now, I know better for you. I know best. And I want best for you. But what I'm not going to do is make you. See, that's the only thing we come in this world with. And that's the only thing we leaving with. That choice. To go ahead and say, I'll follow you all the way. And not just part-time, but every day. Every day you allow me to see it, I'm going to get up and push forward for the kingdom of the Most High today. For you. Heart is actually saving my life. Because he said once you call on him, he'll answer. But once the answer comes, there's got to be some obedience going on. So yes, Lord, I'll follow. And notice I said, Lord, because sometimes other folks around you need to hear that word of encouragement. And like I say, I do what the Papa say, not what other people say or think. I decided long ago not to be swayed by other people's thoughts or concerns, simply because I figured something out. The ones you care for and love the most could care less about you. Oh boy. Can somebody say my fool? You want, I will, my fool. So that's what that was. I promise you that McDonald's be smelling good, but I know it's trash. That's that basura. Spanish for trash. Hey there. All right. Folks be looking at me like I'm crazy because I speak to folks like I know them. And I have heard people ask me, where I know you from? Or like, how you know me? That's because I try to be personable with everybody that I come in contact with. At least on the permission given by the Most High. Because at times he'll tell me, keep it moving. No eye contact, no nothing, keep it moving. And I do hate them times. Because I have basically been raised to give everybody an opportunity to screw you. And that's not saying I'm looking for the okie doke to happen every time. Matter of fact, I'm positioning myself as if it's not going to happen. Especially in the case of our people. Because we are beaten down, trodden over people. Everybody and their mama are trying to get over them. Have been and will continue to until the Most High says it's over. Which he's already said, but a lot of us don't have that knowledge yet. So we're not walking it out. We're still enslaved in our minds, although a lot of times we're physically free. But as the text says, he that the Son sets free is free indeed. And like I was saying earlier, a lot of times we aren't saved. Well, that was yesterday. And it's not that the price hadn't been paid. That's why the text says, he that the Son sets free is free indeed. But that freedom only comes when we accept it and start walking it out. And that's the hard part. Accepting it. It's just like the story of the elephant that was tied to a pole his whole life. And it came to a point where the owner didn't even have to tie the elephant to the pole. He just walked him out there by the pole and turned around and walked on the way. He knew that elephant wasn't going to run away because he had been tied to that pole for so long that he thought he was still attached. Hallelujah. See, that elephant didn't know somebody had came along and cut the rope and said, you free, get on gone. And that's the same for us. And not only has the rope been cut and the cuffs taken off, but we have that helper still with us all day, every day. Saying, I got you. I'm here. I never leave you or forsake you. Right here with you. Like I woke up one time during a surgery. I think this was the heart surgery. And I hadn't been informed of the goings-ons yet. I hadn't been told that I had a stroke and a brain procedure already, and was actually going through an open heart surgery at that time. No. I wasn't informed of these things yet. So I woke up for a hot second in pure terror. And like I say, for a hot second in dread. One of the worst feelings I ever felt. But it's as if the Most High called my name. Because I looked over to the left and saw an image standing there. And no, I ain't gonna lie to you and say I saw Black Jesus or Black Yahusha. But there he was, there with me. The one that had been whispering in my spirit, I'll never leave you, won't forsake you. The one that told me you're about to go through some things that's gonna really shake your faith. But don't take your eyes off me, because I'll never leave you or forsake you. See, this is why my testimony is so strong. And that, as my mother so kindly reminds us, that the Most High told her, I'm not going to let your children fail period. I'm not going to let it happen. So this is why I can say quite boldly, he'll never leave you or forsake you. Because I know him as that individual in my own personal life. And since we parked over here at the Clanton Road Park, we're gonna head on over here to Revolution and the small park behind it. Most High willing, and take our apple break. And a much needed break off my hind part. Yes, indeed, what a glorious day. Like the text says, the Most High made it in order for us to be glad and to rejoice in it. So I take that as to say, to just go on and be happy. Like Uncle June would say. And I'm sure he cutting up there with the Most High, if that's how it works. I know Saul said, when you're out of the body, you're present with the Most High. But some other ideas are that you're at rest until the resurrection. However, with all that being said, hey there, a ride that it's all like you're just taking a little nap. And that may be the case. On your left, sir. Appreciate you, bro. How you today? All right, stay safe. No doubt. But like I always like to say, I take it however I can get it. Cause these days ain't gotta be pretty. No. They ain't even gotta be rain free, or snow free, or wind free, or hot free, fire free. When I look back over my life, counting them stars, oh boy, is that why them Gentiles be talking about count your lucky stars? See, they're always trying to take from the Most High and turn it around to some kind of witchcraft mess. See, them boys got that thing marked off today, huh? That's okay, we're not gonna stop our stride. Well, we did have to slow up the stride a lot. No, we ain't stopped. I started going to stop out here at Revolution Park and take my apple break. But I said I'd keep on pushing to the mini park. On the other side of the bridge. It would take us a good break. Get off this hind part. I'm gonna have to do something about that tomorrow. I have a good seat. One of the best types that's out there that has a hole right in the middle so your butt can breathe, and so that all of your hind part ain't absorbing all the pressure. Like I say, it's that hole right there at the base of the spine, supposedly to be able to help the spine in the back, but also to give ventilation down through into that area. Hey, bro. Hey, yo. You got a jump shot to go with them handles. Hey, man. You got a jump shot to go with them handles. You got the handles down. I'm messing with you. Have a good one, man. No doubt. Yeah, that always bothers me. To see folks working on the better part of their game, but not to be putting time in on what really needs improving. Now maybe I'm jumping the gun and he got great handles. I mean, a great jump shot. Like I say, I'm an exhorter, and I try my best to listen to Abba Father when speaking to folks. And we're right at the end of our time. So be encouraged today and use your present help. And what the text says, he's a very present help. See, he could say you, I'm a help in the time of trouble. Why would he say I'm a very present help in the time of trouble? That's to help instill faith in him. And faith in your help that he's not a man that's gonna lie. Nor can he. Uh-oh, we don't want to drop this like we did yesterday. That's exactly what I was trying to do, huh? Need some get right over here. There go big man. He wanted to paint his truck. I had no idea he was a guard or a sheriff. All I see is that big badge on the side of his arm. He ain't got out of the car yet. All praise, Father. Oh, I guess I was right, because all I see him throwing is bricks now. That's a big boy. Why he a guard? That boy got that pistol on his back too. One. And when I was pulling up to that section over there, oh, he hitting now. He had them handles down. He was going from, like he's doing now, going back and forth to each end of the court, doing layups. Now he's going back and forth trying to hit a shot in front of me. Uh-oh. I guess if I kept talking about the security guard or the sheriff. There you go. And see, that's all our job is. To insert a simple idea. See what we actually are. Like we were saying on the other day, we're the Most High's hands, his feet, and his mouthpiece, and face, and the entire body. So we must act accordingly. And I bring that up because The Most High gave me a thought a few weeks back called Jezebel. Sit down somewhere. You fighting for the enemy. And I hadn't put that out there along with another idea he hit now. Bottom. One, because I felt like it won't time yet. But it's speaking on our Christian sisters and our Hebrew sisters and our Israelite brothers and sisters all together. Pardon me. But the text says for our women folks to dress moderately. And at the same time for us men folks to dress moderately also. But when he gave me this thought, he gave me a mental picture of Jezebel. And I heard a fellow teaching on her. I don't know if it was our Moray Dwayne Harris from Biblical Hebrew Awakening on YouTube or not. But he was saying that the fellow that had her ordered to be killed, wouldn't he look at her? He was saying, that fellow was saying in his mind, I'm not even gonna look at this woman because she has seduced kings and so many other men that I dare not even give her the eye contact that she's done dolled herself up to try to persuade me to save her life. No. I'm gonna have her own folks throw her down from her second story mansion. Those eunuchs that she had cut off their thing. Oh boy. See, this is why I say this is not for children, because I say stuff like that every now and again. But it's true. They're the ones that castrate. I'm sure for one, the king don't want a bunch of them Huck-looking Hebrews around his wife, talking about your will is my command. But the story goes on, is that's how she liked him. And that's how we see ourselves these days. A bunch of feminist, castrated Hebrew men being ordered, Jezebel men, being ordered around by hard, knuckle up Hebrew women. And the Most High really put that in my ruach strong. Jezebel, sit down somewhere. You fighting for the enemy. Pardon me. And the reason I thought about this, it was like when Yahusha went into the city that day before and saw them Negroes selling, or should we say hustling, in the temple. And he went home and said, Daddy, them Negroes hustling in your house. What we gonna do about it? See, a lot of folks think that Yahusha went off that day. He flew off in anger, the angry black man, or the angry Hebrew, and whipped up folks in the house. No. He went home to the Mount of Olives, got his orders first, then he came back the next day and cleaned the house. So I feel like that's what the Most High has been doing with me as far as speaking on this idea. And it is because of all these social media platforms. And in actuality, this is what has been going on in the church. Half-dressed folks saying they the child of the Most High, effeminate men saying they children of the Most High with a word from the Most High. You can't tell me nothing. Because you ain't got no jacket. And like we said earlier, your jacket is your files, your case. It's what your court-appointed lawyer will bring to you, opening up and telling you what he's gonna do for you, not how can he serve you. He's saying this is what the state's saying that we gotta do. And it's what they bring to you when they catch you in your mess. That detective will come see you with your jacket. He say, well, you done did this, that, and the other. And this time we got a lot of years facing you. But here's what we can do if you would snitch. If you tell on your brother. They brought me the old sad song. I said, get away from me. Get away from me. What am I facing? What did y'all catch me do? And they told me. I said, okay, well, if you can prove it, then I'll do my time. Bye.